Good morning everybody, welcome to a new Bertie Budget video. We're going to do a bit more work today on this CPI 125, which is over there under the tarpaulin looking a bit sorry for itself. The observant among you will notice that hopefully notice that the quality of the video is going to be much improved today, because I'm using a new camera. It's a Canon Eglegria or something. Anyway, the camera I've been using is this little Aptec 720p, and the videos have been not good, not piss poor quality in all honesty. So I wanted something a little better. So that will be retired to the dusty junk drawer. Or given away to someone who might use it. We'll hopefully have better success for this. As you can see there, we've got a nice brand new shiny battery for the bike, which I may or may not put on today, depends how we get on. So we're going to carry on where we left off. Got to refit the forks and refit the clocks. Hopefully get it back together today, but we'll see how it goes. So let's get started, get set up, and we'll see you soon. Right, I've got these clocks back out. Not entirely happy with them because how well does this camera pick that up? Because it's misted up again in there. So I'm probably going to take that out again. Also, where I've super glued in the lock, there's white around that. Now, I think I can rectify that with this stuff, Forever Black. You have to excuse me, I'm still getting used to this camera, so I'm going back in and checking it. So it's all a big learning curve. Yeah, so we've got this back to rack bumper drop, a little brush, try and just dab that around, and yeah, I think that's better. We'll see how it dries, but not happy that that's misted up again, so I might just whip that off and give that another clean. Grab myself a screwdriver. Some anti-fog. There we go. back in one piece, ready to go back on the bike. Right, let's start getting this bad boy back together. Annoyingly, that clock is misting up again. I'm not taking it apart a third time, so I'll probably just get a hairdryer on it or something. This is where having 5 pairs of hands comes in handy. Bollocks. I'm not allowed to say bollocks on YouTube. So far now, I suppose. Just let them tight for now. Can't remember where all these wires go. Big fan of wiring, I'll be honest with you. Probably the main reason is because I've got a bloody clue what I'm doing. Right. That's typical of me, you see, I've got 2 wires. don't work. That's a mystery, because were they even connected? So I have two wires there. I'll try and get you in there. So I've got a green and a yellow going into the clocks. And at this very moment in time, no bloody idea whatsoever where they go. And I can't see anything. I'm wondering if they were even connected. So, anyway, let's get you guys back here. Crack on. What next? What next? Do. Right. That's not a good fit. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they just don't line up at all. Tight, just hand tightening everything. And that don't fit either. So I'm thinking of I've lost some spacers somewhere. Almost certainly someone's been here before me. There we go. I think that'll pull up. Not ideal, but we'll go. Well, there's a well. Right, that's loosely on. Still unsure about those wires though. There's just nothing to connect them to. How I wish I'd got photos. Right, switch you guys off for a second. I'm going to try and figure out this wiring and then I'll bring you back. Right, okay, what I've done, as you can see, I've refitted the headlight. I'm still a little bit flummoxed by our two mystery wires in there. A green, which is almost certainly an earth, and doesn't look like that's been connected to anything. It looks a bit crusty. And then there's a yellow and black. Now, what I could do is open up the clocks again, which isn't a massive job, and see where that yellow and black goes. The green's almost certainly an earth. Or alternatively, and is what I'm going to do, is I am going to fit our new battery, which I've got there. The one on it is absolutely toast, so we'll fit that new battery and just run through everything, see what works and what don't. I do have new steering controls. The controls here have turned up. I've got them in the house. I'm not going to put them on. The reason is I've actually ordered some different ones as well from China, which look closer. The ones I've got don't have a hazard warning switch, whereas this one does. And the ones I've ordered from China does have a hazard warning switch. So I've got some I could put on and probably make work. But I'm going to hold off for the time being and see if these other ones turn up. And they might be better. So, right. The battery on this was brand new 6 years ago and then it was left. So I've tried charging it. It don't fully charge, and then what charge you do get in it, it don't seem to be able to hold, so we're going to have to accept that that one's knackered. Come on, behave yourself. So I'll have to come off. That's not the right bolt either. But we'll do something with that. There we go. They don't make it easy. Great for putting tools down and not having a bloody clue what I've done with them. Wonder how many people are going to say, oh, you undone the positive first and you should have undone the negative. I don't care. I'm a rebel. Okay. It's off. See the physical condition of that. It's like new, but it's knackered. So nice new shiny one. Oh. You guys that do YouTubing, I'm fairly new to it. That's probably quite obvious. But when you initially start creating these videos, I'm sure I'm not the only one that's experienced it. You do get a bit self-conscious in that you're sort of effectively talking to yourself. But do get used to it. Being married, here she's gone shopping, so I dare say that. Okay, right, it's connected. Grab the key, see what works, see what don't work. So, put you guys back here a bit. Let's put you over here, because you'll be at my way else. Right, grab the key. True professional would have had this there ready. I'm not. As far as I can tell, absolutely everything works. So, lights on and off. Indicators, where this switch is very dodgy. No horn. Hazard. So I'm come to the conclusion that those two wires, whatever they are, were not connected, which is why I was struggling to find anywhere to put them. That's revving very high. Turn that down a bit. Odd. Shall I turn the petrol on? That's why it started revving high. I hadn't put the petrol on. Obviously, as it starts to run out of fuel, it starts to run much richer. Leaner, sorry, and the revs, that's why the revs picked up. But yeah, that's I'll warm that up and let's get that oil done right. No horn, but I don't think that's anything to do with that's nothing to do with those wires, because that never worked in the first place. I think it might be the switch faulty, which we're trying to replace anyway. turn the idle up a bit, although I think it's only struggling to idle because it's cold. When that warms up, I'll probably need to turn that idle down again. But yeah, that's running sweet. Quite like that. Right, I'll switch you guys off. I think that's going to go. There we go. Right, catch you guys up in a minute. Cheers. Right, time to get this front end back together, put the forks back on. I've just been playing with the idle. It's behaving a little strange, to be honest with you. It sort of idles and then it dies and picks up and what have you. So I think probably later on in the project we'll whip that carb off, strip it down, and we'll give that a whiz through the ultrasonic cleaner. See if we can, you know, it has sat for 6 years and I've not touched the carb, so it's logically, yeah, it's probably what you're looking at. But anyway, let's get these forks back on. So I'm not going to tighten up the pinch bolts just yet. I should put the mud guard and probably the wheel on first, and then hopefully that'll help get them at the right height. I mean, I can get more or less where they should be by just looking how far they stick through the top, but we'll do the wheel and mud guard as well. They are, I think they're pretty much where they need to be. So, next job, mud guard. Remember as well that nothing on the top there is tight, so just remember to get that all tightened up at the top. shame that the likes of Honda and Kawasaki don't do a bike in this style. I think the closest is the Van, Suzuki, I think. But I think this is a much better looking bike than the Van, even though it's probably less desirable simply because of what it is, which is a shame. But, I mean, I've not said what I've paid for this bike yet, but before I do, I will do eventually. But I'd be interested to know what you guys think it's worth. That's not me being mercenary, that's just, well, I mean, we all want to know that we got a good deal, don't we? But I mean, at the moment I've got no intention whatsoever of selling it, but what I paid for it, I think I've got a bargain. So yeah, any of you guys want to hazard a guess as to what you think it's worth or what I paid for it? Be interested. One of you lot just bang that in while I hold this wheel, please, if you don't mind. Oh. Okay. You stay there, I'll struggle. Get that started. Go. So we can coax the other one in whilst the forks are not tight. I've got a little bit of flexibility, but clearly not enough. Thought I might be able to wiggle that in, but no, clearly not. Wait. Bingo! that up properly when it's on the floor. Right. So much better, you know. I don't care what you guys say, Chinese or not. That is a great looking bike. Absolutely fantastic. Right, cheers for now. Catch you later. Okay, right, as you can see, the bike's back on its wheels. I'm still not entirely convinced that those forks are right. They just don't seem to have enough bounce back as far as I'm concerned. But for the time being, I'm going to live with that. We'll move on to something else. Seats off. As you can see, I've took the luggage rack off. I don't know how well this is going to come up on camera, but all over this bike, the tank, the side panels, everywhere, the number plate, are these little black flecks of something. I don't know what they are. I don't think it's paint, it's probably creosote or something, but the bike is absolutely covered in it. On the exhaust, on the side panel, it was on the tank and front mudguard. I've already cleaned them. So what we're going to try and do now is get that cleaned off, and we're going to use nothing more sophisticated than Sif bathroom cleaner. Do you think they'll give me a fortune for mentioning their product? Be nice, wouldn't it? But yeah, it really does take some scrubbing, and it's a long-winded old process, but it does fetch it off eventually. I'm going to persevere on with that. I'll bring you back when it's done. Right, and there it is, guys. A damn sight cleaner than it was. Certainly not perfect, but it's certainly better than that green mouldy thing I dragged out of someone's garden a couple of weeks ago. I think the exhaust is letting it down a little bit, so I'm going to try and take it off. But if the bolts feel like they're not going to behave, then I shall probably leave it. But let's give it a try. Get the exhaust off. Some WD just in case. Well, they come in. I've been really lucky with the nuts and bolts on this bike. They really have behaved themselves. Spoke too soon, that's gone really tight now. Oh, I don't know. Here it comes. Yeah, that's one. I think rain is going to stop play any moment. Everything is just so easy on this bike, it's amazing. How hard was that? There's a copper gasket in there. I may have some spare ones, but if not, I think it looks good enough to reuse. Just screwing the bolts back on, so when I come to refit it, I'll know where they are. Not behaving. Oh, come on, how hard is it to screw a nut on? I think I'm going to have to clean that thread up a bit. Okay. Right. I've got to do it anyway. I've got to start it. If you were asleep, you're not now. Okay. So, plastic guards there, and they are an Allen key fitting, so let's see if I can grab an Allen key. Right. I'm going to make a look. Don't know that rain's going to hold out much longer. Right, there's a series of clips here, which I shall need a screwdriver for. There we go, done, ready to be cleaned up and painted. Okay, right guys, I think we are going to call it a day for today. I'll get that cleaned up, you don't need to see me do that. Probably paint it today, but the weather's not looking great, so we'll see how that goes. But for the time being, thanks a lot, thanks for watching, subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you, cheers.